I've been running this trail in the woods for a couple of months now. Just around sunrise, no music, no distractions, just me and the trees. Maybe a cougar or a bear here and there, but I haven't seen any yet. At one point, subconsciously, I started listening or paying attention to the trees and to what the forest was trying to tell me, almost like I was downloading information. It was kind of cool. Running turned into a form of meditation more than an exercise. The first time I ran, it was hard. It hurt everywhere for a few days. A few days into running, it did get much better, to the point where I forgot I was running, and instead I started listening to the forest. Nature adapts. Nature finds a way, or many ways. Nature continues to grow with one goal in mind, always reaching towards the sky. Nature does not give up, and it always finds a way. Our minds will tell us that we have a choice. Stop, take a break. Call an Uber, you don't have to run. But the heart knows better. The heart knows not to give up. It'll keep going, always reaching for those goals, however distant they may seem. Follow your heart, and you'll find your way. In nature, the ones that came before continue to support the ones that are beginning now, even years after they've gone. There's a sense of community, healthy competition. It promotes the advancement of the collective, of the forest. So this is not where I wanted to do this, but there was a windstorm a couple days ago and a lot of trees fell down and blocked the road. I was able to move a few, but a little bit higher up the road there's some that are very large and the Jeep couldn't pull them. So nature adapts, I adapt, so there's this plan C. I could have waited a few more days, but I see the smoke is blowing in again from the south. So it's now or never, I guess. I've created this video as a formal introduction, a way to answer some of the questions that I've been asked. First question, who are you? Who am I? My name is Charles Wollerts, but I've always gone by Charlie. I think when somebody asks you who you are, they want to know more than just your name. What do you do? How long you've been doing it? What's your story? That kind of thing. I've been a full-time photographer for about 10 years. I started my photography career in the microstock world. From there, I started doing portraits, landscapes, food and beverage, real estate. I've done a little bit of everything, and if I haven't done it yet, I will pretty soon. The last few years, I've done more of commercial work, businesses, and whatever they need, whether it's video, photography, advertising. I enjoy all types of photography, but I think I prefer nature because I get to be outdoors. This is my office today. I'm very grateful for all the talented YouTubers that have come before me. They have laid the path, made it look very easy. They've inspired and motivated me to do something like this. Motivated me to step out of my comfort zone, to try something I never thought ever doing before. Starting a new chapter in my life, some place to share with the online community. Maybe even motivate someone to step out of their comfort zone and do the same. Question number 2. Why start now in 2020? Our world is changing in ways that we can't even imagine or even try to understand. At the beginning of the year, it took 2 weeks and I went to visit my family in Costa Rica. I didn't know it at the time, but it might be the last time I go there. I hope not, but the way things are changing with so much uncertainty in this world, I can't be sure. I've been postponing doing something like this for the same old reasons. Oh, there's always tomorrow. The camera adds 10 pounds. Quarantine added 10 pounds. My camera gear is too old. I've always been afraid of being judged. Fear of speaking in public. Quick story. As a young boy in Costa Rica, I think I was like, I don't know, maybe 10, in between the 7 and 11-year-old range, I remember when we go out to dinner with my family, my mom, my dad, my younger brother, Michael. We go out to the restaurant and my mom would ask me to go get a bill. I physically could not do it. I couldn't speak to another person, someone that I didn't know. There was no way I was speaking to somebody. I would send my younger brother, Michael, he was 4 years younger, and he had no problem going and asking for a check. I'm the big brother. I'm supposed to set the example, and I couldn't do it. The other day, I was scrolling through social media, and I found an inspirational post by Will Smith. And he said, if you can't overcome your fear, just do it scared. In 2020, I started whittling a wooden chain out of a solid piece of wood. When I got to the middle of it, it had a big pitch pocket, a resin pocket, which means the whole centerpiece was hollowed out. I titled that section 2020. I left it alone. I went and started on the other side, working my way back towards the middle. On one of my running days, I thought, well, fill it in with that boat resin that people are using different colors and stuff. So I did. I'd never done that before. I'd never whittled anything before. But I came home that day. I ordered the stuff I needed. I set it all up. I cleaned it out nice. I filled it with that resin. And now, that's the centerpiece of my little chain here. This is the 2020 section. And it's the highlight of this project. You're always going to have challenges. It's what you do with those challenges. You think outside the box, you find a new location, you work around what limitations you have, and you just do the best you can. Anytime you do something new, there's always great difficulty. But the more you practice, the easier it gets, and the better you get. That's how I've learned new skills, and that's how I put new skills to practice. So why start now? I got tired of excuses. I get tired of waiting for the right time. Other longtime YouTubers have made this look very easy. And that's motivation. It tells me that I can get better. That it is going to get easier. It motivates me to stay out of the comfort zone and try something new. Just like 2020 did for me. If I can get up before sunrise and go run in the woods for 3 or 4 miles, I don't like running. Why would I keep coming up with excuses to do something I love doing? Question number 3. Is it difficult? Confucius once said, choose a job you love and you'll never work a day in your life. I think it was wrong. Of course it's difficult. It is a lot of work. Overcoming fears, all the extra gear, learning new software, editing video, the training, getting a license for a drone, all new video editing techniques, and being aware of political correctness. Do you know how easy it is to offend somebody today? I could say something that I think it's normal right now. A couple of years from now, somebody might get offended. There goes my channel. Question number 4. Explain the channel. So I've been traveling for quite a few years now, and I've stumbled across some of the most beautiful landscapes you've ever seen. And I've always wanted to share that with my family in Costa Rica. There's so many places to go, so little time, and now there's so many travel restrictions that I decided to bring these landscapes to them. I created a meditative series. It's one of my playlists on the channel, and those are collections of landscapes, some of the most beautiful places I've seen, and paired it with some soft, relaxing music. Something you just put on the TV, hit play, and that's it. Leave it in the background, relax. Every once in a while, glance over, you'll see a beautiful landscape. As I explore one area, I'll get the best pieces from that area and I'll mount it onto that playlist, the meditative series. I've also learned a lot watching other people on YouTube. I've decided that it's time for me to share what I have learned after 10 years of photography. Different tips, different techniques, all the mistakes I've made and how to overcome them. That playlist Seasons. And it's all about where I go, what I do, and how I include photography and video in my everyday life. I'm also working on a step-by-step tutorial on how to get the most out of your camera and photography gear. I'll teach you everything I've learned about the camera, the gear, and from there it's just practice. The more you do it, the more you learn. Which is another reason I'm doing this. The more I do video, the more I edit, the more I practice, the more I learn, the better I get. Number 5. Any last thoughts before concluding the video? Yes. Whatever it is that you want to do it now. Don't wait. Pay attention to the surroundings because they're trying to tell you how. I've been working in this video for 2 months now. And I've been waiting for the perfect weather, low smoke, no wind. I'm in a completely different place than where I want it to be. But if I keep waiting, it's never going to get done. Something else is going to be there tomorrow. A new video, a new project, a new job. Don't wait. Whatever you want to do, get out and do it now. I've noticed too that nature doesn't waste anything. We look at all the dead trees in the forest and we think, wow, that's a lot of wood, that's a lot of lumber going to waste. But I look at it and I see fuel. And yes, it could be fuel for a forest fire. But it could also turn into a brand new layer of topsoil and bring to that forest all the nutrition that it needs to become healthy, to become whole and to grow as a whole. And that's it. It's all about perspective. If I look at these dead trees and think of them as my past experiences, am I going to let myself be consumed by those past experiences? Or am I going to let them fuel me and propel me, using them as motivation to reach my goals? It's your choice. I'm just a guy with a camera that likes to spend time outdoors. I made my choice. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. It really does help me out a lot. The more people like and comment and do that stuff, the more YouTube promotes my material. starting this channel, holding the camera to my face, talking to at least 170 people as of today, made me think of when I was a little boy on my first day of school, lost and scared. But this is a completely different level of lost and scared. That's all right. I'll just do it scared.